Hello yogis, and welcome. Nice that you're here and that you want to join me in a yoga flow, because we're going to do a yoga flow. And if you have 2 blocks, then grab your 2 blocks and place them close by. We're going to start our yoga flow today sitting on our heels. If you feel that's inconvenient, then sit cross-legged. Okay, so find your seat, and then we're going to start our class with 2 cleansing breaths. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. One more. And see if you can let go of all the daily business and of all the things that are, in your head, and just focus on you being here. So you can ask yourself, how am I today? How am I at this moment? How is my body? And in what kind of mood am I now? And then notice your breath. Maybe the first time today that you notice your breath. And then deepen your breath. Try to make your breath even. We're going to inhale and exhale through our nose. And you use the space in your chest. And exhale slow and calm. So focus on your breath. Slow, calm inhales and also slow and calm exhales. So try to keep this breath your whole practice through. 2 more. And the last one. Take a deep inhale. Exhale slow. Inhale, circle the hands up. Intertwine the fingers and show your hand palms towards the ceiling. Inhale, try to create length. Exhale, lean towards the right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale right. One more. Inhale, lengthen all the way up. Exhale left. Inhale, center. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, open the chest, bring the shoulder blades together, maybe look up. Exhale, pull the belly button in, round the spine and look down. Inhale to open the chest, exhale to round. So move on the rhythm of your breath a couple of times. Feel the stretch in your chest, the movement in your shoulders, your arms, your spine, your belly and your neck. The last one, and we're going to finish with cactus arms. Slowly bring your hands down. Now roll onto your feet. Gather strength in the legs and come all the way up. Reach up. Exhale. Bring the hands into the hips. Lift the right knee up. And then start to make a circle. So a swimming motion to open the hip. When the knee is up, take a little step towards the front. Bring the weight in your right foot. Start to lift the left knee up and start to make circles or imagine the swimming motion. Bring the left knee up and then step forward. Inhale, reach up, try to create length. Exhale, keep a bend in the knees and reach with the crown towards the floor. Say yes or no when you hear, shake your head. Inhale, make a halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step in your first downward facing dog. And start to walk your dog. Focus on lengthening your spine. Straighten the arms and keep the core active, so pull the belly button in and the tailbone. Use your yogi breath. Start to bend the knees. Inhale, high plank. Shoulders and wrists above each other. Start to press the heels back. Bring the weight a little bit forward. Place the knees on the floor. Come all the way down on the belly or do a low plank. Squeeze the elbows in wherever you are. Inhale, maybe the full cobra. Bring the shoulders on your back. Exhale, curl the toes into the floor and return towards your downward facing dog. Second downward facing dog. If you want to move around, walk your dog, do whatever feels good for warming up. Start to bend the knees and then take little baby steps towards the front of your mat. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, nose to knee. Little bend in the knees. Follow your hands all the way up. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, leading with the heart. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Shift the weight forward. Maybe the knees on the floor, your choice of a low plank. Reach with the crown forward. Inhale, cobra or your upward facing dog, your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Start to bring the right leg up and try to keep the hips even. And then step into your low lunge on the right side, keeping the knee and ankle above each other. Square the hips. Inhale, circle the hands up towards the sky. Keep the shoulders and the hips above each other. See if you can press your left heel back. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two over the right side. So feel the strength in your warrior. Keep the left hip open and use your yogi breath. Inhale, reversed. Exhale, reach towards the front and place your arm on your leg. Left arm alongside your ear. And feel the stretch on the left side. See if you can turn your heart towards the ceiling. And keep the shoulders and the ears away from each other. Don't lean too heavy on your leg. Okay, from here, inhale, return towards your warrior two. Inhale, high plank, walk your right foot more towards the right until your feet are hip width. Find your high lunge. Point towards the front of your mat. Step forward with your left knee up. Point your arrow up and your knee will hopefully follow. All the way up, up, Bring the hands before your heart and bring the left ankle over your right thigh. Start to bend the knee. Sit upright in your awkward chair. Don't forget to keep the foot flexed and keep the hips even. Inhale, rise up. Place both feet next to each other. Ready for the other side. Inhale, circle hands up. Exhale, leading with the heart. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, take your downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog or your cobra. Exhale, keep your core engaged the whole time and return to downward facing dog. Try to spread the weight over legs, feet, fingers and arms, hands. Bring the left leg up, keep the hips even and step into your low lunge on the left side. Again, square the hips, take your time. Don't rush. And you feel you're ready, then inhale, circle the hands up into a high lunge. Shoulders are relaxed. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two over the left side. I'm going to turn around, so warrior two over the left side. Use your yogi breath. Inhale for reverse. Exhale to come out of your pose. Arm alongside your ear, hand palm facing down. Create length on your whole right side. Remember, don't lean too heavy on your leg. Inhale, return towards your warrior two. And we're going to find our high lunge or walk with your left foot more towards the left. Come on your back toes. Start to press the heel back. Square the hips. Point your arrow towards the front. Step forward with your right knee up. Bring your arrow up. Knee will follow all the way up. Hands before heart. Cross your ankle over your left thigh and sit down. Try to sit upright. Inhale, come all the way up. Place both feet next to each other and exhale. Inhale, circle the hands up. Exhale, leading with the heart. Crown to floor. Inhale, half a lift, shoulders on the back. Exhale, high plank. Low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Try to reach up with your sitting bones. Bend the knees and an inhale, step forward. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, engage the core, coming all the way up with a straight back. Exhale. We're going to bring the weight in our right foot. Lift the left knee up and step into your tree pose. Keep the hips even, keep the standing legs straight, pull the belly button in, lift the heart, shoulders on the back. One more breath. Bring the left knee in front of you, then cross it over your right leg. So cross it over your right leg. Grab with your hand your right wrist and lean towards the right. Keep both feet on the floor. One more breath. Inhale, circle back towards the center. Exhale, we're going to take a bow. Maybe you need your block. Inhale, exhale. So try to press both feet into the floor. If the floor is too far away, use your blocks. Now grab your blocks. Bring the weight on your right foot. Bring the left leg behind you, so extend it. Keep the hips leveled and then lift your left leg up. Reach with the crown forward. See if you can turn the left thigh in and straighten both legs and keep your left leg very active in a warrior 3. So important is that you keep your hips leveled. When you're here, maybe lift the hands up. Try to keep the shape. Maybe one more. Keep the shape. Okay, now bring the knee on the outside of your right foot. Make space for your sitting bones and sit down. Bring the left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, hook your left arm over your right knee. Place your other hand behind you. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. And look over your right shoulder. You can make a stop sign with your left hand. Feel if your shoulders are relaxed, your face is soft. Shoulders above hips. One more breath. And then return towards the center. Placing the right foot a little bit more towards the right. I'm going to turn around so it's easier for you to follow. Placing the right foot a little bit more towards the right and the left foot more towards the left. Your foot is pointing towards your groin. Placing the left hand next to left hip. Reach your right arm up, create length, and then wrap your hands around your right leg. Other hand is also there. Bind both hands. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. Also possible look towards the ceiling. But important is that you keep the chest open, squeeze the shoulder blades together. So you have the opening in the front and by the hip. One more breath. Let go of your bind. Then press into your right foot, coming all the way up. See if you can do it without your hands. So press. Then place the hands on the inside of the right foot. Slide your left leg back until you are in a lizard pose on the right. Square the hips. Push the toes into the floor. Press the heel back. Reach with the crown forward. And of course, use your yogi breath. Don't hang in the hips. So not here. Keep everything well active. One more breath. Inhale, step forward into your yogi squat. Open the hips, the legs with your elbows. Press into your hands in prayer. Pull the tailbone in. Reach with the crown up. One more breath. Turning the toes forward. Strengthen the legs and in your core to come all the way up. Exhale. Bind the hands behind your back. Feet are hip width, bend in the knees. Open the chest again. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Bring the crown towards the floor.
Start to take your hands with you all the way down as far as possible. If you have space, then straighten the legs. Otherwise, keep the bend in the knees. One more breath. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale. Placing the feet together. Inhale, circle hands up. Exhale, leading with the heart. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Shifting the weight forward, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Observe if you spread the weight over your fingertips, your hands and your fingers. And if your shoulders are far away from your ears. Bend the knees and then step forward. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, nose to knee. Keep the core engaged and come up with a straight back on the inhale. Exhale. Bring the weight on your left foot. Prepare yourself for your tree pose on the left side. You can also place your foot by your calf or all the way down on the floor. But try to keep the standing leg straight and the hips even, so don't hang in your left hip. Pull the belly button in, shoulders on your back. Reach with the crown up. Then bring the right knee in front of you and cross it over your left leg. Reach up, inhale, exhale, lean towards the left, feeling the stretch on the right side of your body. Possible that your right side is more tight. One more breath. Inhale, circle back. Exhale, we're going to take a bow. Maybe use the blocks. Inhale, exhale. Maybe say yes and no when you're here. Shake your head. Relax. Push in both feet. One more breath. Okay, from here, grab your 2 blocks if you have your 2 blocks, or one is also fine. Then bring the weight on your left foot, bring your right leg back. Keep the hips even first, and then start to extend your right leg. Keep it very active by pressing your right heel away and reach with the crown towards the front. So, very active pose here. With your hands on blocks, you can focus yourself better on your alignments. One more breath, or maybe, bring the hands up, but keep the shape. And then bring the right knee on the outside of your left foot. Make space for your sitting bones and sit down. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, hook your right elbow over the left. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. So spinal twists are great to realign your spine, to create more space between the vertebrae, stimulate digestion, and stimulate a lot of meridians, energy lines. Also, maybe you feel the stretch here in your chest and shoulders, and of course in your spine. One more breath, and then return towards the center. Placing the left foot more towards the left, right foot a little bit more towards the right, and see if you can bring the right foot towards your groin. Placing right hand next to your right hip, reach the left arm up, reach forward, wrap your hands around your leg, other hand is also there. Inhale to bind and to open, exhale, look over your right shoulder.
And while you're opening the chest and bring the shoulder blades together, you also open the left hip. Return towards the center. Press into your left foot. One more. Press coming all the way up. Slide your right leg back. Place the hands on the inside of the left foot. Square the hips. Create length. Find your lizard pose on the left side. So it's a strong pose, an active pose. A hip opener. One more. Next hip opener is Malasana Yogi Squat. So step forward, toes out, heels in. Open the legs with your elbows. Press into your knees. Press into your hands. Tailbone in. Reach with the crown up. One more breath here. Let's go. Turning your toes forward. Now softly land on your knees. So stay on your mat. And then place the knees hip width. Toes into the floor, heels are up. Prepare yourself for your camel pose. Push the hips forward. Movement in the lower back, lower spine. We want to move up here towards our upper spine. So bring the chest up, up, up towards the ceiling. And then lean back, look up. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Or find your heels. They're not so far away. So maybe you can find your heels. And then press into your heels. Bring the hips forward and bring the chest all the way up towards the ceiling. Maybe chin to chest. If it's okay, you can let your head hang. So breathe wherever you are. Keep working. Keep pressing into your heels. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, sit on your heels for maybe 2 or 3 breaths. One more. Start to place the hands on the floor and find the downward facing dog again. One more. Stretching, stretching, your sitting bones up, lengthening the spine. Inhale, high plank. Shifting the weight forward, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. When you are on your tabletop, I'm going to turn around so it's easier to follow. When we are on the tabletop, we're going to bring the right knee on the outside of our right wrist, so towards the edge of your mat. Walk your left foot back, your left leg, and maybe walk your right foot more towards the front of your mat. Keep the right foot flexed and feel if the hips are next to each other. If you have a lot of space under your right buttock, maybe place a block under your right buttock. Place the fingertips into the floor, bring the chest forward, bring the shoulders on your back. And, well, activate your back leg by pressing it away, so it's the tail of your pigeon. One more breath. We move to swan. So slowly come on the elbows. stay here or come all the way down on your belly. It's your choice. It's a great stretch, big hip opener. If you sit a lot, if you feel a lot of tension, then it's, well, great to do. If you want to stay a bit longer in your pose, then stop the video and stay here for maybe 1 minute. If you have space, come all the way down. Well, I stay here for maybe 2 or 3 breaths more. And the last one. Inhale. Big exhale to let go of tension. Then if you have a block under your right buttock, remove it. Lean on the right buttock, swing the left leg forward, straighten the legs. Sit on the front of your sitting bones. So wiggle forward until you sit on the front of your sitting bones. Inhale, create length. Exhale, reach forward, maybe grabbing the toes, trouser. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to reach. One more, inhale to lengthen, exhale to reach. If it's impossible to grab the feet, then maybe use the strap, use a blanket. Oh, blanket, no, it's not a good idea. Grab a towel or a scarf. Try to lengthen the spine, keep the chest open. When you're on your pose, you feel a big stretch on the back of your legs, behind your knees, and of course your spine and your glutes, that area. One more breath. Inhale, circle hands up, exhale. Half boat. Try to keep the shape, don't hang in the back, straight in the back, arms alongside your ears. And try to keep the pose, keep the face soft. One more breath. Sit cross-legged. From cross-legged, push into your legs, coming all the way up. Place hands on floor, return to your tabletop. When we are in our tabletop, we're going to do the left side. So place the left knee on the outside of your left wrist towards the edge. Walk your right leg back. Maybe walk with your left foot further forward. Keep the left foot flexed. Square the hips. Come on the fingertips, open the chest, bring the shoulders on your back. Extend your right leg behind you. So you're a pigeon. So this is our pigeon pose. From pigeon we're going to move to swan. It's a bit different, but also a great stretch hip opener. Start to walk all the way down. Keep the weight in your sitting bones. Maybe it's enough to stay on the elbows. And of course, if you have more space, you can come all the way down. Feel how it is on this side. Left is maybe different than the right. Feel the stretch on your inner thighs. Left side, left buttock, left hip. So try to be aware of the impact of the pose on your body. If you want to stay longer, stop the video and stay longer in your pose. When you do yin, you stay here for 3 or 5 minutes. Okay, 2 more breaths here. Inhale, exhale if you want to let go of tension. And one more. If you have a block on your left buttock, remove your block. Then sit on your left buttock and swing the right leg forward. This time placing the foot soles together, sit on the front of your sitting bones. Grab the feet or the ankle, inhale to lengthen, exhale to reach forward. So try to keep the spine long and tall, and at last you can bend your head towards your feet. If you want to, you can press your elbows into your thighs to press them down. Your choice, your practice. One more breath. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring the knees together. Find the balance on your buttocks. Half boats. Concentrate on your alignment. Sometimes we lose our alignment. So keep the back straight. Bring the heart towards your thighs. Keep the heels and the knees in one line. Face soft. One more breath. Then cross, push, lift up, place hands on floor and return this time to a last downward facing dog. Maybe you want to stay in your downward facing dog or do a last vinyasa. Inhale for high plank, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Placing the knees in the floor. Child pose. Try to bring the heels towards the sitting bones and reach with your arms, with your fingers towards the front. So it's a more active child pose. Feeling the stretch in your arms, shoulders, armpits, spine, glutes, where else? Ankles maybe, top of the feet. One more breath. Place the underarms into the floor, spread the fingers and lay on your belly into Sphinx. Try to keep the elbows and the shoulders above each other. Keep the buttocks relaxed. Inhale, draw the elbows closer towards your chest and press into your underarms. So try to keep the shoulders away from your ears. And keep the buttocks relaxed, remember. One more breath. Start to bend the right knee. Look over your left shoulder. Maybe you can see your right foot. Bring it down and then other side. So try to move slow. And maybe when you do it a couple of times, you feel that you create more flexibility into your spine, into your body, chest, other parts of your body maybe. And maybe it's possible, well, that you can look towards your foot, towards your feet after a couple of times. Keep pressing into your underarms. And the last one. From here, curl your toes into the floor, keep the core active, press up into dolphin plank.
Place the knees on the floor and then sit your sitting bones. Place your sitting bones on your heels. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands before heart. Inhale, hand palms up. Exhale towards the right. Inhale up, lengthen. Exhale, left. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right. Inhale up. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. So move a couple of times on the rhythm of your breath. And we close our practice the same as the beginning of our class. Maybe you feel a little bit different now when you're doing your cactus arms. Moving the spine, the chest, the arms, and all the parts that are involved. One more. And we're going to finish this with our cactus arms. Open. Exhale. Well, we're going to finish our class together if you want to. Inhale, circle hands up. Exhale, hands before heart. Inhale. Exhale, bow your head towards your heart. Thank your body that make this practice possible. Thank yourself for taking the time for your yoga practice. Very, very important that you take your time. And then be grateful for everything you have in your life. And take care of yourself, but also take care of the people around you. Have a nice day and thank you for being here. Namaste. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.